So, good morning. Welcome back to the Canada Specialist Program series. Our first update today is with Rachel, joining us from Whistler. Rachel, welcome back to the series, and please take it away.
Thanks, Charlie. I'm super happy to be here to talk to you guys all about Whistler. Many of you may already know in winter, Whistler is known as one of the top ski destinations in the world. But today I'm excited to talk to you about what happens in Whistler once the snow melts and we hang up our skis for the season. And spring, summer, and fall, Whistler attracts adventurous travelers from around the world. There is an endless list of reasons Whistler is a mecca for outdoor lovers and cultured travelers. And it's some of these reasons that I'd like to share with you today. So Whistler is 120 kilometers or about 75 miles northeast of Vancouver in the coastal mountains of British Columbia. An incredibly scenic drive up the Sea to Sky Highway with the Pacific Ocean on one side and mountains towering on the other. It takes about 2.5 hours to drive from Vancouver International Airport and just under 2 hours from downtown Vancouver. Scheduled shuttles are available as well as private transfers, and in summer you can also travel from downtown Vancouver to Whistler by float plane or helicopter. Here you can see Whistler Mountain on the right hand side and Blackcomb on the left, with Whistler Village nestled right at the base of both mountains. So Whistler Village is built around a pedestrian stroll, and as you can see, it's lined with restaurants, outdoor patios, and many shops and hotels. It is both the jumping off point for an adventure and an epicenter for cultural events and festivals with something new around every corner. What I've decided to do today is give you a quick recap of our 3 non-winter seasons and then highlight some of the top adventures that guests can enjoy on a vacation to Whistler. Kicking off with spring, it is an exciting time as the days are longer. The warmer temperatures have melted the snow in the village, but there is still great skiing up on the mountain. In fact, we ski until mid-May on one mountain while they close the other mountain a month earlier in order to prepare for the bike park opening. In the village, people are out riding their bikes, zip lining, walking and hiking and enjoying the warmer weather of spring. Then true summer hits and the high alpine is accessible. The alpine flowers come out, the lakes have warmed up enough for swimming, and the village is super vibrant with all sorts of animation, shows, and the patios are filled with people. And then we have fall, which is a great time to visit. The leaves change color, the air is a little cooler, the locals get really excited about the ski season to come, but there are still a lot of activities to be enjoyed. There is a beer festival and some great cultural options that will move indoors if you need to, if the weather gets a bit wet. So now that I've got your attention with this adorable little guy, I'll start with our famous bear tours. Whistler is home to over 55 black bears who live in the Whistler Valley, and spring brings them out of hibernation. Starting in April, we start to see the big males emerge, while the mamas and the cubs usually make an appearance in May. Whistler offers fabulous bear viewing tours to learn about and view them in their natural habitat. Most people know that Whistler is a mountain biking mecca, but for those who want a more leisurely way to explore on a bike, there is a 50-kilometer paved trail system that we call the Valley Trail. It meanders from one end of the valley to the other through parks and connects our 5 local lakes. Bikes and helmets can be rented at shops in the village to explore on your own, while guided rides and e-bike tours are also really popular. And then for those bikers who really want to push their limits more, the Whistler Mountain Bike Park is without a doubt the most famous and popular bike park in the world, with 70 trails that span 80 kilometers and 4,900 vertical feet. It's fantastic. Of course, you'll find some incredibly challenging trails, but there are beginner lessons, which include all the gear and coaching for anyone looking to build up confidence and learn how to ride a downhill mountain bike. It's definitely quite an experience to even just sit at the bottom of Whistler and watch the riders fly down the mountain. Visitors get a true feel for our hardcore mountain culture. So you can also fly deep into the pristine and rugged landscape of the coast mountains, fly over knife-sharp peaks, ancient glaciers, hidden lakes, valleys, and stunning ice formations. You can choose from short scenic flights to more adventurous journeys like heli hiking, heli biking, heli golf, a heli picnic, or even ice cave explorations. So if you come back down into the valley, there are a number of canoe and kayak tours available in the summer. You can also rent any of these, including a stand-up paddleboard, paddle boats to go out and explore the lakes and rivers on your own. In spring, when all the snow melts, our rivers do really come alive. So we have fantastic whitewater rafting from the end of May through to late July. There are a few different rivers, so tours range from mellow and family friendly to some really wild rides on class 3 to 4 rapids for those adrenaline junkies. So now we're switching to the on-mountain activities. The peak-to-peak gondola is a top sightseeing experience that connects the high mountain terrain of Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains in a 4.4 kilometer or 2.7 mile, 11-minute ride. You can access restaurants, stunning viewpoints, or hikes at the top of the mountain. At the very peak of Whistler Mountain is the Cloud Raker Sky Bridge, which is a 130-meter alpine suspension bridge that towers over the coastal mountains. And at one end is the Raven's Eye Lookout. It's a viewing platform with 360-degree views. This experience is usually open from late June, snowpack dependent, until early September, and it's included in the peak-to-peak sightsee experience in the summer. Summer and early fall are also prime time for alpine hiking at the top of both Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains. So each mountain offers hikes where you can get up above the tree line. They vary from simple short walks, suitable for anyone, to strenuous all-day or overnight hikes. We have lots of motorized tours. So Whistler offers an array of adrenaline tours from Jeep 4x4s, UTVs to ATV and side-by-sides. You can get out and see the mountain and backcountry on thrilling adventures for groups, couples, and solo visitors. No experience is necessary, and the tours are available for all abilities. And if you do want another day off the mountain, why not fly through the forest on a zip line? All guests have to do is bundle up in the same clothes that they would wear hiking, and off they go. Whistler is home to 2 zipline companies offering multi-zipline tours, and somewhere you can travel a mind-blowing distance of over 2 kilometers. So we do have the, this is fairly new, the Tag Adventure Day. So if you're looking for the perfect day off the mountain for adventure, then adventure groups Park Day Pass will surely keep you satisfied. You can spend the day at Cougar Mountain Base Camp and enjoy access to Superfly zip lines, the aerial obstacle course, razor rides, and Valley Lumina for just $189. Between daytime adventures, you can hang out at base camp playing games and enjoy food and beverage offerings and just relax in the nature. So Whistler does also have a variety of spas and wellness facilities which offer a complete range of bodywork and treatments to help rejuvenate, restore, and refresh yourself. The Scandinave Spa is particularly unique. It's a quick drive from the village and provides guests with an epic backdrop of ancient forest. The spa is known for its unique hydrotherapy, which promotes healing by alternating between hot and cold baths, followed by relaxing in a sauna or a steam room. It's adults only, as well as the minimum age at Scandinave Spa is 19. So for the culture lovers out there, there is an opportunity to learn about the 2 First Nations on which the resort is built at the Squamish-Lil'wat Cultural Centre. There is also the world-class O'Dane Art Museum, plus great art installations and public art throughout Whistler. So there's lots of places that you can come and view the culture and art here. So for the culinary side, we have over 100 bars, pubs, cafes, and restaurants, from casual to family fine dining, award-winning restaurants offering options for everyone. We also have a great craft beer culture with a number of microbreweries and distilleries. And then we have lots of great festivals and events. Here you can see the Whistler Olympic Plaza right in the village. We host summer outdoor concert series here from the last weekend in June to the end of August, mostly Thursday and Friday evenings with some Saturday performances as well. And those are all free. The acts range from classical music to indie pop, R&B, and rock bands. We also host the annual Crankworx Whistler event, which is the largest mountain biking competition in the world, with a Red Bull Joyride is one particular event at Crankworx, and that attracts over 30,000 spectators alone just for that one event. So there we go. That is Whistler in summer, spring, and fall. We will also be able to send this information to you where you can learn more, which has links to Whistler videos, 5-minute product training sessions of summer as well as winter. I've also included links to the Whistler events calendar, dining, restaurant guides, winter and summer activity guides, and some sample itineraries to check out. Finally, there is a link to our main website where you can find much more information that will help you sell Whistler to your clients. One final note, recommended length of stay in Whistler is 3 nights. We're definitely a great stop on a multi-night itinerary and for pre and post cruise itineraries as well. And then if you need to get in touch, here are the contact details that we'll send. I thank each and every one of you for your time today. This is my colleague Karina's contact information. So if you need to reach out, feel free. Yeah, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Oh, get my camera back on. There it is. Thank you so much. Loving all the resources. Canadians are always so amazing at all the resources and the follow-up and keeping to time and everything. So thank you. That was absolutely fantastic. And of course, there is just so much to do in Whistler year round, and great to focus on sort of those non-ski months today. So thank you.